What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, somebody finally made the game that I've been talking about for years. I've been saying on stream for a long time that whoever manages to roguelikeify or roguelitify Dynasty Warriors or Samurai Warriors, like a Musou, mulch them down, killing 1,000 guys at a time game, if somebody can figure out a way to merge those two genres, they're going to make a lot of money. And Tears of Metal appears to kind of be that sort of game. In this title, you are in medieval fantasy Scotland. A meteor has fallen from the sky that's created a bunch of devil monsters and evil guys, and now we've got to beat them to death with our claymore. That's the whole premise right there. You guys may not know this about me, but I'm a huge Dynasty Warriors guy. If you ever wondered who's buying the same game like 15 times in a row, yo, it me. There's just something satisfying about lighting off a mega attack and blowing up the entire screen and seeing 40 guys fly off into the air. It gives you that power fantasy feeling, and so I was instantly attracted to this game when I added it to my wish list a couple of years ago. And so today we're going to dive on in. They're doing a playtest up until April 17th of 2025. I have to specify that because a year from now, someone will be like, I don't see the playtest. I got to put the year in there. And so it'll be running for pretty much this week right now. If you wanted to go check it out, I just clicked on the button on their Steam page and it automatically let me in. They're collecting feedback right now for what people don't like and do like about the game. I figured we'd make like a 30-minute first impressions video of it, have a good time, kill a little bit of time, and hopefully take down a lot of bad guys in the process. So the link is down below along with a bunch of Nerd Castle links down there that you can give the old magic clicky if you so desire. But let's play the game. I have no idea what I'm walking into. I watched a trailer, I looked at some screenshots, and I thought, yeah, I'll play that. Let's give it a go. Oh, I'm hyping my army up, dude. There's like a little meter that's increasing while I'm hyping them up. What does the little meter do? All right, we got light attacks over here. We got heavy attacks. Let's do this. I'm ready to fight this enemy battle force. Please believe we're about to get up in here. William Wallace style. Robert the Bruce style. Let's get in here like the Black Douglas. Yeah, take them out. There we go. Slash them up. You guys may not know this about my family, but it is absolutely chock-a-block with McKinnons, McClannons, McDouglases, loads and loads and loads of them. So I will admit that I am probably the target audience for games like this. People that just fantasize about rocking a kilt and cutting guys in half with a claymore. What else do I have to do? I gotta block? Why would I ever block, dude? Blocking is just a failure of offense. We strike out here. That's what we do. So we've got a number of combos we can play around with. So we can do like light attack, heavy attack. We can do, you know, all that other kind of random stuff. Man, that was a long tutorial. All right, let's see what the ground pound does. Oh, okay, so we've got like a big cleave right there. And then it looks like we can block and then attack. Oh, we can thrust out of the block. Okay, sounds good. That's a little bit more acceptable. Are my men dying out here? Is that a bad thing? Ooh, I can do like a sprinty big hit like that right there. Oh, that was pretty fun, dude. I dig that. I like how we have to like hype up our army every single time we go into combat. I'm interested to see how that's going to affect the overall mechanics of the game. My special attack. So special actions gauge in yellow fills up by fighting foes. You can use it to unleash devastating special attacks or to command your allies to do their own. Okay, so it's Control F. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Am I all filled up? Like, how much do I need in order to make this happen? Is it like that right there? Let's go. There it is. Oh, we called it an arrow strike that like strafed the field. Okay. It looks like I can also give commands to my allies from my meter out here. So let's like get into it and let's like scuff these dudes up a little bit. Maybe put a little bit of pain across the front of them. And then like ally command. I don't know what I just did. I right clicked and it looked like spears launch guys every. Oh, we got a good one over here. Let's go. Yup, we're getting into it. It feels pretty seamless in all honesty. It's not like chugging. The performance is feeling pretty nice right now. They've got a nice sense of impact inside of there that they're playing around with. There's more of them coming. Good lord. Okay, well, let's just keep it going. Give me some arrows. Oh, did it get them all? It did. Nice, dude. We took them out.
The crews will feast well, thanks to hard efforts.
We're apparently Clan Forsyth is what I'm learning right now. So a clan of seers who walk the line between the natural world and another darker place are generally wise and contemplative. So we can get fortunes for our light attacks. When we pick them up, they fly towards a random enemy and deal damage to them. We can get the same thing, but when we block, and then our block regenerates faster, or when we dash, we generate those fortunes. I'll probably go with just Dart Sting. That sounds all right to me. And then over here, it looks like we got to fight at different places, and I'm guessing the clan that we're fighting for is the one that's going to give us our Hades-style bonus that makes us stronger. Let's go with Thistle Hill. It's the orange color, so I'm guessing I'm going to get some kind of fire ability or something if I fire this bad boy up. All right, gentlemen, now is the time. I can't hype my guys up, though. We got to attack the Royal Lavender Blossom Hills. I can handle that. Let's get in here, dude. Step into it, rock them, and let's get some meters filled up. All right, so we've got these fortunes over here. When I step on them, they basically just launch all over the place. I think I got that parry right there, but I'm not totally sure about it. What is that thing? What does that do? A bent dagger. Your light damage is up by 10%. Okay, sounds good. So we've got like a little bit of an artifact-y thing happening right now. My everything is full up at the moment. Maybe I'll command them to like fire arrows at somebody. It looks like they're focusing their arrows on the big guy over here. Let's get him down real quick. Did that one drop treasure? Looks like we're getting money off of some of them, which is nice. I definitely need to pick up more of these while I'm running around. There we go. Just deal damage to stuff. Oh, we're already done. Okay, I thought this was going to be like a bigger, gnarlier fight. Like, I thought it was going to escalate a little bit. We were going to be like in a proper Donnybrook, you know? The original settlers of... I'm not even going to try to say that word, bro. I don't even know where to begin with that word. Doomlach? Like, that's a tough one right there. Expert blacksmiths and equally capable fighters. So your heavy attack deals additional damage, and your empowered heavy attack creates an explosive attack that damages an entire area. Okay. All right. I could see that being a thing that would be helpful. We can get a Frenzied Swirl. Your block generates an explosive attack that deals 15 to an area. We've also got a Wide Cleave over here. Empowered light attacks will give us explosive attacks in an area. Let's go with the block, I think. That sounds all right. We'll take a little bit of block right there. What's up with the Lokthar ruins down here, dude? What's going on with this place? What's up, guys? How we doing over here? We just like chilling, doing our thing? Oh, they're firing arrows up into the air. All right, we gotta deal with this situation. Yep, you guys can take this big swackers right here. Just take it straight to the face. Perfect. Give me all that money. I need every last scrap of that gold that you can give me. Oh my God, how's my combo meter doing? Combo meter's not really doing a whole lot right now. Oh, we've got to defend the entrance? Okay, let's defend the entrance then. I should have paid attention to my objective a little bit better. Stay on top of this dude. Let's stay away from AoEs or whatever. It doesn't look like I'm getting a whole lot of special ability charge right now. But what I can do is I can start messing with these dudes. Oop, took damage right there. I don't know if it was from the fire, from like a falling arrow, or like what, but probably got to watch out for it. Gentlemen, are we like defending the hell out of this thing right now? We doing a good job? All right, we were successful. Now we've got to attack the monastery. All right, let's attack. Oh, they're falling back and running. That's nice. They've got like different states. They've got ones where their morale's intact, and then they've got other states where they're like falling back to a defensive position. All right. Oh, that's a big bomb guy. What does he do? A giant explosion? Yeah, let's stay away from that. Although they probably want to get that sound effect right there tooled up. Maybe a little bit more of a visual effect to go along with it too. It was not quite the explosion that I expected to get. A little bit of money right there, and we've got a new chest. We've got the Shriveled Radish. Our max health has been increased by 15%. It also looks like at some point we're going to be leveling up. Like it says level 1 on our health bar. So I figure at some point we're going to like level up and get some kind of customization. Bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you can also see our army kind of laid out. So I'm sort of wondering what kind of customization they've got for me there too. Like, am I going to be able to go through and equip my units with things? Like, how are we going to make that work? And we've got a door over here. Let's bash it down. I don't think the door opens, so I think we've got to go back through the building. Let me swivel back on through and see if I can find my way over here. Yeah, there's a little tiny corridor on this side that, of course, is full of every type of enemy that you've ever seen in your life. Let's see if we can get our meter tapped out. We'll give them the big attack with arrows. And now that they've all been filled up with bolides coming from the sky, now that everybody's rocking a few new air holes, we should have a little bit less resistance around here. Big chest of treasure? Hell yeah, dude. Who doesn't love big chest of treasure? I think the gardens are mostly filtered through right now. I wanted to see, maybe I'll thrust this guy up because he's in a corner. A little bit of clipping through the wall right there that they probably want to get control of too with the camera. A little bit, those sorts of things make a game look less professional than it actually is. Let's whoop the teeth out of this guy's mouth. There it is. And perfect stuff, man. We are victorious. It looks like we can select a captain for our army right now. So we can go with Carl McLeod. It looks like these are just clubbers. They're just trying to beat you to death with blunt objects while raving loudly with spittle flying out of their mouths. And then we got Billy McDonald down here, who looks like he's leading a troop of guys wielding axes like maniacs. Let's go... I guess we'll just go with the clubbers for right now. Did they get added into my army? Oh, I drafted a new army to my stacks. Yeah, so we got little club guys right there now. Okay, what are we trying to do now? We can either go to an unknown location or we can get a new bonus from the blacksmith guys. Let's get a bonus from the blacksmith guys. I like the sound of that. We're using lots of things that have been blacksmithed. Thus, a blacksmith seems like he'd be helpful. Attack the middle area. I will do the best that I can. Are there like side objectives or anything though that I can fool around with? Woo. Well, I didn't get the parry off in time, but the good news is he missed his swing. We've got another relic right there. Let's grab all of these, and then we've got to attack a prayer site. Ally kills create explosions for 20 damage. I can get down with that. That sounds nice. I haven't really been watching closely to see if my allies are slaughtering anybody, but every little bit of DPS I don't have to deal makes my life a little bit easier. Stay out of the way of that attack over there. Grab their treasure up out the middle of the room, too. Just swoop it. Big block right there with an explosion tacked onto it from one of those level ups that we got in between runs. And we can take a slashing trail. Your dash creates an explosive attack that does 10 in an area. Yes, not even going to look at the other options. That's what I want. We've got a traveling merchant over here. I do have a decent stack of gold rocking at the moment, so maybe be able to do something with that. Oh, so these right here, so these Celtic crosses, or I guess I don't look like Celtic crosses, but maybe they are. I don't know. My Celtic knowledge is basically non-existent, but it looks like we can use these to power up our heroes and make them stronger. These over here are just used for buying stuff. Yeah, hit me with that bagpipe music. I love bagpipe. I got an entire playlist of bagpipe music. It is the hypedest music ever made by man. I don't know what it is about bagpipes, but you hear them and you just want to like fight something, bro. And you're like, but at the same time they can be really sad too. I don't know what it is about bagpipes. I just love them. Does the merchant have a baby with him that's wielding a skein dew? That's what it looks like to me, dude. The merchant has like a little maniac child with a dagger just hanging out in the background. That's the enforcer right there. That's the bouncer in case you get out of line while purchasing stuff. I guess I'll take, I'll upgrade my flame standard so that ally kills do 20 damage now. And I suppose I'll take the rusty axe for like 10% more damage to my heavy attack. I haven't really been using it altogether that much, but I'll take it. Can't go down there, so it looks like our next blessing is going to be from the Druids. Let's hit it. Ooh, there's like treasure everywhere around here. Let me get it. Let me get it. Oh, I need to pay money in order to open it up. I thought I was getting 75 coins from that. All right, you guys. You know what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to summon in my super awesome limit break attack to kill you all. Oh, arrow. You thought that you could just come to Scotland. You're learning the lesson the Romans learned the hard way. You can't contain it. You can't get to the bottom of this. You better build a wall just to keep me out. That's it. You better write the whole area off. Just build a wall and pretend like everything on the other side doesn't exist. Give me that combo right there. A little bit of explosive action on that side. And we are about ready. Can I get him? Oh, I'm not quite there yet with my... There we go. Get him. Perfect. I'm going to see if I can line this guy up with a big hit. There we go. So that third hit, if I do like 2 light attacks and 1 heavy attack, that gives you a pretty solid grip of damage, and it kind of lines up a little bit of AoE for you too. I'm feeling it. What other abilities do my little soldiers have? Like, I'm launching projectiles everywhere right now, getting all kinds of extra damage out. There's so many, good lord. What does that one do? It makes them all charge. What does that one do? It makes them also charge with spears. That one looks like it just focuses a heavy enemy with arrows. Okay. I'm trying to, like, get in mind what my different utilities are here that I can use to slaughter the invader. Take them out and keep them nice and roughed up. We got another chest over here. I don't have 75 bucks. Anybody got $5? Oh, Jesus. That guy's got a huge hammer. Okay. Well, now he's got a huge corpse. I've got 90 bucks right now. I'm about to go buy whatever this is. What is it? Your max block stamina is up by 20%. I think I can live with that. The game doesn't really, like, press up on you. I know we're only, like, the first couple of levels, but the game doesn't really hit you altogether that often. Give me one of these. Yeah, enjoy those arrows straight to the face, brother. Can I block this? I don't know if I can block this guy's transcendently large hammer. That's a big dude right there. I don't know what they've been feeding him, but, like, they need to stop. The size is getting a little bit overwhelming. Dagger's Bite. So your heavy attack gives 5 fortunes. Fortunes bounce to another enemy, losing damage each time they bounce. Okay, I like that. Fortunes are attracted from 200% further and disappear 200% slower. That seems nice because I feel like I have to run around and gather them up a little too much, and I think it puts me in positions that I'd rather not be in. As you are pursuing the fleeing survivors from your last battle, you hear some commotion coming from the woods ahead. Your investigation reveals a familiar face, Marriott, the leader of the McGregors, standing in a clearing panting, a dozen lifeless English soldiers lying at her feet. Surprised, she turns to you and shines a smile of recognition. These scrubs aren't worth their weight in sheep dung. Listen, I'll be straight with you. I need some of your help, and judging by the state of your gear, you need mine. These sorry sacks of rotten grain have ransacked my workshop. You lend me a hand, would you? She marched down to the location of her workshop on your map and joins your company. Okay. Sounds sick. I don't see her in my little army build right there, but I'm guessing at some point we're going to get to make use of her blacksmithing skills to either, like, customize our character. Oh, we are William Wallace in this game. That makes sense. I already invoked his name, so that's cool. But we're William Wallace. Scottish history has all kinds of cool heroes. William Wallace, Robert the Bruce, the Black Douglas, all kinds of crazy guys with crazy stories. Rob Roy's another good one in there. All kinds of fun heroes from Scottish history. I guess not fun for the English. All of those guys were really fun for Scottish people. They were not so fun for the English. Well, you know, that's the way it goes in history. People attack people, things happen, and then you end up with a ton of bloody stories that you can tell on Wikipedia like 800 years later. All right, let's see what we got going on around here. We got a couple of enemy battle forces around. Just charge into these dudes real fast, break their will, break their spirit, break their pride. So it looks like these are like evil zombie English from what I see here. They don't look like normal human beings. In the opening cutscene, a meteor fell on England, and I think it converted them into some kind of like evil devils or something that, I don't know, are particularly more invasive of Scottish soil than usual. Let's grab that right there. Yep, you guys can eat my fortunes. Oh, I missed. Yeah, get him with the big hit right there. Everything's gone. There must be some tools left. Help me look around. I will do my best. That's 350 gold to open that bad boy over there? I don't know. So it looks like we've got something over here. Ooh, we got a spear? What does that do? On kill, get 5% movement speed for 5 seconds. I didn't even realize that was a thing I could pick up. Hey, buddy. What are we trying to do over here? How you feeling? You feeling like you're ready to catch this sword? There we go. Have yourself a seat. Sit down. Relax a spell. The Black Douglas has like one of the coolest deaths ever. So Robert the Bruce and the Black Douglas were best friends for like most of their lives. And so anyways, Robert the Bruce finally dies after, you know, all this revolution and fighting and William Wallace and all that kind of stuff. And Douglas wears his heart in a giant chain around his neck inside of like a gold or like a some kind of precious metal cage, and he decides he's going to go to the Holy Land and he's going to throw Robert the Bruise's heart or like bury it on the mountain overlooking Jerusalem or something like that. But on the way there, he gets into a big old fight with the powers that be. He gets run down, and as like one of his last actions, he takes the heart inside the cask and throws it towards Jerusalem to keep it away from the enemy and says like some really badass stuff. It's a great death. All kinds of cool stories, man. Like all of these really cinematic moments from these Scottish heroes. We've got one of Marriott's tools. Nice. Okay, so that'll help us get on out of here. It looks like another one's on this side. She needs her whetstone. The fighting seems a little bit sluggish between all the units that are around, but I honestly don't know how they all take damage or anything else. Like, they don't really seem to lose that much health from what I've been watching while we've been playing. 200 bucks to get in there. I don't have any money, though, dude. I'm broke as a joke right now. There we go. We'll put that over there, and then we're going to run out this way and see if we can get this other tool. Get away from that tool. It's mine. Bust that open, and we've got the other trusty tool. Keep looking around. There must be more around. All right, well, if I get a little bit of cash, what does that do? We've recovered 23 health, so apparently it's a healing shrine. All right, I can live with that. Soundtrack to this game is kind of fire, too, dude. Heavy metal and bagpipes. It just goes together. Kill 10 enemies rapidly to get 30% more damage for 5 seconds. That's pretty much what I'm doing already. Rondel the Pawn. I'm going to grab this. That gave me more max health. I'll take it. The Mandragora. Ow. Okay. So he's got like a little bit of wind up right there. It looks like he wants to fight a little bit more aggressively. Give me some arrows. Yup, just get everybody tagged up with my arrow. Oh, God, there's so many of them. What's up, boys? Ow! Okay, all right. They're starting to press up on me a little bit. Maybe I should stay away from that. If I can just line them up with fortunes, that'd work for me, too.
Minions, protect me.
What do you mean by minions protect me? They did kind of encircle him and put their weapons up at the ready. Okay, we got a lot of enemies around here right now. Get them. Perfect. Grab that right there. Finish him off. Clan Forsyth has another offer for us. Your fortunes deal 50% more damage. I definitely think that that would be a sick acquisition. When you're on a kill streak, your dash and your block regeneration go up. Let's go with the more damage on fortunes. I kind of like the idea of me being a Scottish Highland warrior that's just machine gunning, you know, heat-seeking missiles out of my booty hole to annihilate the enemy. She wipes the sweat off her brow, then looks upon her still smoldering workshop with sorrow. I knew I couldn't expect much, but still, it's a shame to see fine work like this brought down by lawless dimwits. She pauses for a moment, then turns back to you, smiling widely. And if there's one thing that's true by God, it's that a McGregor always builds back stronger, better, and taller. For now, let's go smash more of these idiots. All right, smashing idiots sounds like something that I can wholeheartedly invest myself on into. I love these kinds of games where you just churn through armies of enemies. Oh, I didn't get to hype everybody up that time. I wanted to hype everybody up, man. Big swing, go to sleep. Not getting hit by that. I saw him winding up. What am I trying to do here? I think I'm just trying to kill... Oh my God, almost ate that one. I think... Ow, I did eat that one. And it looks like your health doesn't come back in between levels. So we are going to need to stay on top of that. Otherwise, there's going to be consequences. We've got more max health. Very nice. We've also got a chest over here. That gave us more max block because we've got thick padding on our armor right now. I can't help but feel like with all this stuff that we're picking up, having some kind of visual system, a la something like Risk of Rain, would be a good idea. So like when you actually get a hatchet, it's actually dangling from your belt. When you get like a bent sword, you know, you're like wearing it on a pendant around your neck. I don't want to do that right now. That seems like it's going to hurt me. Break your block and then get all up inside of there. There we go. Give me your monies. What you got? Just cash? Cash is good enough for me. Give me a little bit more cash over here. We've got to keep pressing through the city. I'm guessing there's all kinds of hidden stuff around here that you can find in order to power up your character. But let's just stay moving forward because I want to see what progression mechanics look like inside this title. There we go. Oh my God, he's trying to blow up on me. Okay, let's fall back for a second. Big hammer guy, he's also got something to say. Let's say something back with some arrows. Good stuff. He ate all of those, so it looks like it expands out from in front of you. Give me the gold. Definitely want the gold. Even more gold coming out of him. And then we've got 50% more damage to enemies that are suffering from a status effect. So maybe we're going to get some kind of like bleed or lighting people on fire, like Frosty enchantment or something later on. Oh, he's back. Look at you, man. I thought we already beat the pink off you, bro. I thought that this was already taken care of. I thought we already chin-checked that jaw. Damn, he went to death quick. We shredded him that time. He didn't even have a chance. Let's get fortunes deal 90% more damage, or we can get 5 fortunes every time we hit somebody with a light attack. Let's get the 5, and we'll see if we can fish out the damage later, because we get 3 right now, so 2 more, assuming that they deal 10 damage apiece. We do 30 damage, we're getting an extra 2 out of there, so that's already like a big damage increase right there. So we already have 50% damage increase, so the extra 40 is still like roughly commensurate from the extra 2 projectiles to what we'd be getting, picking either way. So I'd take that. Alright, let's retake our land. So I just gotta fight inside the circle. Alright, let's hang out for a minute until the flag gets raised. These guys are dying in one hit to my strikes right now. It's going pretty well. It looks like we're at to fight our way across the bridge, too. Controls feel alright. Occasionally I feel like I'm not controlling my character properly, or it's maybe not locking on with the attack properly, but it's only happened like once or twice. In general, it feels pretty solid. Like, the controls feel alright to me. Get out of the way of that. The dodge is so effective that I don't know why I would ever block, in all fairness. He drop anything for me? Anybody got loot? What's going on down here in this little camp? What are you guys doing over here? I don't like leaving living enemies on my flanks. That just seems like bad military strategy, so let's maybe not leave them there. Dude, my fortunes are killing stuff at this point. It's like I'm throwing ninja stars everywhere at everybody. Perfect. Down they go. Grab the money, because we could definitely use some more cash. You're wearing the wrong colored tunic right now. Your surcoat is 100% the wrong color, so get wrecked. These guys are all retreating. I kind of feel bad about stabbing retreating guys in the back, but it was kind of the de facto standard for the day. So, like, we might as well, you know. When in Rome, I suppose. When in Glasgow. That it? That's all you guys got for me? Defeat Buckteeth. Our dodge regeneration is up by 15%. Okay. Buckteeth's coming across the bridge, but there's a bunch of stuff that I can have over here. And I kind of want it. Oh my... Run! Whew! Barely got away in time. Bunch of treasure chests over here. Can I break these fences? Oh, I can. Nice. So we actually have like a full range of stuff we can do out here. Can I knock the door off this building and find more treasure? Oh, there's a clip. Okay. There's collision right there. We can't go any further. What about this building? Fiona Buckteeth. I don't know. Oh, I do have 350 bucks. Hold on. I want this. What is it? Give it to me. The Gorgeous Bollock. Increase your light damage by 30%. Okay. I think I can live with that. Ow. I need to break this block. That's what I really need to do. Cinematic finish.
Tonight, we drink to victory!
We've got a new captain that we can bring on in. Harper Davidson. Harper Davidson looks like a swordsman. I'll take it. Throw him on in there. And then we've got our first boss. So just for the completion of the video, let's do the boss real quick. All right, big man. Okay, he's got a big swing. I'm starting to accumulate fortunes and damage just from, like, taking enemies out. Get him with the arrows. He took a little bit of damage from it. Nothing to write home about, but something. Woo! his weapon's so large that his tail for swinging... Oh no, I don't like that. I was expecting him to swing normally. Instead he had like a little charge or something. Oh, he's got multiple phases? Okay. Woo. Okay, so he's got like a little counter attack he can throw out too. Oof. All the stuff on the ground's eating me up right now. Oh, was he immune during that super attack? He might have been. Oof. Got him.
Where are my friends?
10 dragon shards. I don't know what a dragon shard does, but I'm excited about it. So I killed 1,500 men during that. That's historical, right? That's what William Wallace did. He went down to get breakfast and killed 1,500 men. Lightning bolts from his arse and whatnot. We're a little beat up right now. Let's see what happens next. Embark on a campaign. We can sail off to England to go fight him if we want. Okay. You have vanquished one of the enemy's commanders. We should be cautious and make plans for the unknown battles ahead. Let's retreat for now. The end of the beta. Can I, like, see what this stuff does, though? It looks like you unlock things as you do achievements, too. What all these buildings do. Okay, so there's challenges. We can ante up and make the game harder in return for better rewards. Over here, it looks like we can upgrade our combos in some way and make them better. It looks like we've also just got generic upgrades over here that increase all of our basic attributes. And we get different skins if we wanted to. And then what's this building over here? The barracks. We can upgrade and strengthen the army by earning statues. Okay, what's the castle do? It gives me emblems. Just shows me all the stuff that I've unlocked. Fair enough. I like it. I think it's cool. I think that rogueliteifying Dynasty Warriors is a really good idea. I think they've got a slick art style that looks really, really good with the comic book appearance they're playing around with. Because it has to do with Scottish history, I'm also amped up about that because we get so few kilt-clad games about wielding giant two-handed swords and cleaving men in twain and, stabbing horses. And so, I'm excited about it. This is going to be cool, man. As a Dynasty Warriors fan, yeah, dude, I'd sign up for this. It's a change of setting. It's a change of pace. And I'm excited about playing around with it. This was Tears of Metal. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. Today was Tears of Metal. Tomorrow will be something else. Thanks for hanging out, and that's about all I got for you, folks. Bye.